Yo, welcome back. We are playing again the genshin impact. So without further ado, let us begin. The music is pretty nice.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death!
Wait, did I say something I shouldn't have? Pretty sure I did.
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, go take my grilled fish and put down the Adeptus Temptation now!
Well, if you don't do things like this, I'm not going to say it, right? Damn, you give me
Paimon talked
like
with Sijwin the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room.
Are you sure?
Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
Nah. Are we really off track though? There's still few weird things about the place. That moving hedge on the ground, as well as the questions which being asked to him. Also, were they really talking about their maths before we walk in? Or was Lorway a jury argument journalist, or were they just putting up the show? Paimon, hear me out.
Whoa! You really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to give the info to Linny.
Don't worry, I'm smart, Paimon. In the next few days, you and Paimon work at the station as normal during hints. So, however, you manage to find a opportunity to walk keyword related to your suspicion on a piece of paper. Okay? Say something. What is this? You managed to slip to busy Lynette as she happened to pass for her disguise. Disguise is unperceivable. She does not even look at you. Wow. Smooth criminal. Michael Jackson. I find the promised 9-day arrive. Things go a little too smoothly, don't they? Like, there's definitely something.
Let's go meet up with Linny.
Yeah. Things are going a little too smooth. I don't think something's going to happen, I'm sure. Let's just go. Yo, Lenny.
Oh.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No.
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
Now that's concerning. I'm pretty sure Wesley know about this, what we are doing. It's no way. So I wonder why don't do anything. Or isn't things are going a little too smooth?
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary.
Yeah, this is the most suspicious thing. We haven't do anything.
We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
Yeah.
Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sijwin always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we heard about it too.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Lynette should be here right now.
Yeah. So where is she?
No, God!
Okay. Now this is getting interesting. This is really getting interesting.
Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Sijwin isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Could she be found a leader left to follow?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan.
Okay.
We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know.
Why does he know that we are going to do something like this? He planned this. I'm telling you. Things going a little too smoothly.
Unless
Lenny?
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
Yeah. That hatch.
What's the hurry?
I think it was around here. Where was the hatch? There it is.
Ah, this is it. We saw it before.
Wait,
Yeah.
this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Could it be that this is a bait? Lenny lay down to get close to the
The
hatch.
space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure.
Lenny?
Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
Okay. The look on Lenny's face. He definitely began to panic, but don't panic. He probably said subconsciously to him more for himself than anything else. Yeah. Okay, let's see what this is.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in, except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
Yeah.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest while she left to retrieve the medication.
But this bed is
Which
still
means
animated.
either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
I'm telling you, Razzie. Oh no, that's not a good sign. Calm down. He's panicking.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records.
Yeah.
Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter.
The meaning of laughter. Wait. All these books exist in real life. The meaning of laughter. I know I heard about this one. I think I'm going to read some of them.
These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sijuin would be interested in these kinds of things?
I mean, she's a magazine, isn't she?
She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings.
Okay.
Is it because she's a Melazine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
I guess both.
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Okay. And we didn't find any clue for Lynette. Okay, where is she now?
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here.
A slip of
Okay.
paper.
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may
Wisely.
consider this as me giving you my best regards.
Oh, finally things are getting interesting. Finally. Let's hope they do this pretty great.
This is...
Is that all?
Is there anything on the back? Back. Yes.
This is...
What did you say? I'm
Show
to
me!
tell us.
Now!
Calm down, Lenny. Calm down. Calm down. Panicking isn't going to do anything. Wait, what?
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would
Yeah.
you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the
Oh.
Fatui could be right now?
Damn.
Could she have... Is she already...
She already got kidnapped.
Writhely. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary
Yeah.
unguarded to use it as bait?
That guy is playing 5D chess with us.
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But
Yeah.
why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Remember, we are from Novella, so he doesn't think we are that much bad. But Lynette, I'm pretty sure you know what Lenny is. He's definitely know about this. This is why. Why would he choose to act during a second information attempt instead of the
Yes.
first?
That is a crucial question. Risley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning.
Yeah.
You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you
Thank
have
you,
no
Lenny.
conflict of interest with Risley. We're a completely different story, though.
He explained it. This is why. Well, why don't he go after you as well? Well, yeah.
I'd like to know that too. Why did he only go after her?
Yeah.
Don't panic. Just think everything over.
Calm
You
down.
have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now.
PTSD. My boy is traumatizing, bro. PTSD.
Wait,
Calm down.
you're right. Wait, but that means the
Yeah.
fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds.
Oh.
Could Risley have let him go as well?
So he do.
What does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
I get it now. What? Cyrus too. He made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it.
Nah, I think it's more than that.
We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side.
This is a weird. How are we able to do
If
something?
Risley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Yeah.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Lenny, calm down. Don't do anything stupid. He's definitely doing something stupid, isn't he?
Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
Remember, if someone like this happened, if someone is panic, you don't have to say it's my fault.
No, I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team.
Damn.
I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Risley.
Okay, boy, calm down, not now.
Hey, don't be reckless. Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again.
Bro,
I have
PTSD
to
hit him
go.
hard.
I'll find a way to get them back.
Calm down.
He's rushed out the door. After him.
Yeah.
Hello there.
What that evil smile?
Right.
Was it?
I feel like we
You
still
little-
have some room to make changes on these details.
I know
It's
they were
not
talking something
impossible,
else.
but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the...
Bunny ears. The bunny ears. How can I forgot? The bunny ears.
Someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's
Yeah.
outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
Damn.
Someone! Please help! He's sick!
Damn.
Whoa, are you okay?
Right?
These two.
Oh, I know it.
Expected. They've already found this place. Oh, they
Damn.
have what a delightful turn of events. I like smart people.
Wait, what?
But I also like playing dumb.
Okay. Oh.
I like the feeling of being trusted.
See a psychopath. See the psychopath. Damn. Why does she say it like this? I'm going to kill you, but I'm going to look so cute, so innocent by doing something like this. Damn.
My! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin.
She's doing the
Being able to read
psychopath.
human expressions is quite the useful skill.
Yeah. And I was able to read you.
Lenny!
Hey. Oh, calm down, boy.
It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
Damn.
He's already out
Where
of
is he?
sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
Yeah. I know she's doing the psychopath. Calm down, Lenny.
Come out and face me, Risley!
Damn. Oh, he's here.
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least
Investigating.
try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
Do a clap now. Do a clap. I just waiting for him to do this clap. It's you finally figured it out. Why clap?
What
Just do
did
it.
you do to my sister?
I
Yeah.
ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that
Okay.
she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I
Tea.
do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Now he's playing mind game here. We didn't.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle.
Oh.
Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another
At
place
one.
altogether.
Act 1. So you know about them from the very beginning.
Maybe she'll appear
one.
behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he
If she
trying
came back,
to
I'm
trick
gonna-
me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive.
Yeah, if you want to make some deal, he won't going to kill hostages.
You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette.
Damn. My boy is filling 5 beaches. What?
As for
Wisely.
Fremine,
My man.
no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
Okay, he's playing 5
There
beaches.
was no
here.
need to do so.
Yeah.
The fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has
Okay.
also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
Damn, this is
One
getting interesting.
correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but
Okay.
Fremine is not.
He's not?
He's not.
Where is
What
he
do you
then?
really want?
Where is Feminine?
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is
Not
here,
that-
so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Now do a clap. Where are Lenny and Feminine?
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea.
Damn, this guy loved tea.
Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So, where do you think he may be right now?
I have to say something before I'm split. This is a moment where his character actually sang pretty great. Like, we understand where's the personality or character in this scene, like, pretty well.
Wait,
This is a very
you
shining
can't
house.
mean
Wait, what?
you locked him outside in the sea?
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Okay.
Fermine's a
Oh,
star
fuck.
diver, so he should be fine, right?
He's there for who knows how long he is in Sea Paimon. You really think he can able to?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking?
Yeah.
To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating.
And what do you want to negotiate?
Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress
Okay.
of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
Well, they say this. Careful what you wish for.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Damn, he's 5 steps ahead of us. He's always 5 steps ahead of us. Damn.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant
Okay.
few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed.
So it did
Mr. Linney,
exist.
the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine.
Sorry, can't pick it.
You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever.
Fuck. So what do you
You
want?
need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over
Oh?
for a cup of tea with me.
Father, Alkishino. Ah, so you want to date with her? I understand him. I understand her motive. Want to date with father? No, who doesn't want it? I understand him as well. Ah,
You want to see Father?
yeah, he want to date.
But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Lenny, I think you should be bring father here too. Yeah, I would let you know. It is about your family. Not that I want to see father here. That would be amazing. Not gonna lie. But you should be bring father here. Like it's so amazing. Like you know came in. I just you to read the title. I'm having a date with the children's I kidnapped father. I'm having a date with the children's I kidnapped with their father in prison. That's
Well,
just
if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening.
he really wanted to date with Alkichino. Understand never motive.
I've heard
Not
that the
gonna lie.
bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
That is true.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Lenny, bring the father here, please. But
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was
The tea
looking
lover.
forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
okay, what exactly is tea? Is it tea? Or is that tea is some like information or something? Just tell us.
Was this the
Let's see.
extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
Well, your sister is in danger.
You people really
Damn.
are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse,
Damn. You know,
Lenny!
so why do you have to do this? If I see invisely perfecting, like invisely, whatever you call that.
instead of asking why I'm doing this, why
Yeah,
don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second?
perfecting.
From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress.
True. If I'm in Valley place, I might do the same because if I need to protect my people too, right? Like I need to protect this prison. It's his job, so he's just doing what he needs.
I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
The guilty card. Damn. He's special.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
Bro, your sister.
6, 5,
Not the countdown. Not the countdown.
Wait,
2, 1.
Wait, 3 and 4. Where's 3 and 4?
Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Fuck. Really?
Risley!
Really?
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Here is tea. Can I have one? Please wait, can we really not talk about this some more?
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Lenny, can you at least talk to us?
You do
Yeah.
realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes?
Yeah.
You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't
Yeah.
mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
I want to say feminine and Lenny too. Yeah.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you
Okay.
3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request. Question 1.
Fine.
Regarding the hidden rules of the production
Oh.
zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
Fuck. I can't believe you're asking about the hidden rules. If I recall correctly, if you keep working without any rest, during the lunch hour on the Saturday, you will find a portion of strange meat in your family. It's a good thing that we already run through a thorough investigation on this. Let's see if I can remember all the clues. I should be able to find an answer if I can piece everything together. Let's give everyone some time. The fuck is happening? Big brain time. I'm a genius.
Ah, so that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed?
Not all the audience,
The
Paimon.
hidden rule of the production zone.
Mustard Paimon.
People are not
It's
supposed
back.
to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal.
Yeah.
At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse.
Yeah.
She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost.
By poisoning them.
Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does.
However, that look.
Unfortunately, Melazines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us.
Damn.
The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we
Yeah.
on the right track?
Yes.
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. All right,
That's good.
now for my next question. There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
Sure, why not? The hidden pancreation ring. I remember it if someone tries to support both boxes at the same time, they receive a package in the next morning which contains a strange blood color liquid. We also done a lot of research on this matter. Let me sip through thought what I find and come up with the correct answer. Let's do this. First try. Genius. Genius.
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of.
That was just a fun tactic we got.
That hidden rule of the Pancration Ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet
This is
on
forgot
both
line.
boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange blood-colored liquid. People
Yes.
get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer.
Damn.
But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fanta trial product.
You know what? They should make something like this in real life. It's gonna be so much fun.
A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fanta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making.
If it tastes good, then it tastes good,
The
Paimon.
company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on 2 opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
So basically, we are dumb idiots.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light.
No problem, sir.
Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company.
I just destroyed a company's life. I just destroyed another person's life. What a fun. Destroy those people's life in this game. Let's go.
Alright, and here's the final question.
What was it say? Well,
Alright,
what
and
was the
here's the
question?
final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
We haven't got enough info to answer that question. Fuck.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley!
Calm down, Lenny.
You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question.
Lenny.
The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind.
So are we going to fight him here? Fuck this. Let's go then.
You'll pay for this!
Calm down. What? Wait, who? Who shot him?
Lenny, are you alright?
Lenny?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Siegeween. That was a fantastic shot.
I'm telling you, she's a psychopath.
There was nothing,
She has a
Grace.
gun. It's a baby with a gun. I told you she's a psychopath.
Siegeween?
She has a
While this
gun.
gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
A baby with a gun.
Siegeween,
Are you? Are you partner as well?
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When
Nah.
Monsieur Nervulet asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties.
Shooting them with guns. I guess that's
But if
pretty
you
good.
mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
Imagine she said no, he's not. That'd be so funny. If you're so close with him, why not you think about where it is from? If you're so
I
close with him.
really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulet told me to do. Everything I
Is
did,
it already
I've done to
shit, Papa?
protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now.
What?
His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
Like she's like, I'm going to murder you, but I'm going to look so innocent, so cute. You're not going to believe me that I did it.
My dear Siegeween, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
What? What? You want to choke slam him?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
Did this all was just play?
take me if you want.
Ah,
Let them go.
my wife, Lenny.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
My God, both siblings are dying. You say this.
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now.
If it's going to be Lenny or Feminine, I'm sure I'm not going to lie. My mind is. I'm going to be
I'll
so
go get
angry.
a cup of tea. Miss Siegeween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You. What are you doing?
Yeah,
I believe I hear footsteps.
who is coming? The door slammed open. A female figure burst into the room.
Some space, please.
I didn't expect you to see it. Correct.
Ah, Miss Clarande. My door.
I love this dude. He's never taken anything seriously, does he? My door. Feminine? I just noticed. What is he doing here?
Fremine. Fremine.
He's dead. Feminine? Wake up. You see, I don't like this.
What is Clarande doing here?
Yeah.
Look.
Okay.
I'm sorry
Sit
about
down, sir.
shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What
Yeah.
happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like
There is symptoms.
like this?
It can't be. What?
A flushed face,
Uh.
an accelerated pulse.
Uh.
He must have consumed primordial seawater.
Fuck. But how?
What
Why?
did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
Wait, isn't he outside the sea? So how can he? Fuck. Unless, I just have a thought. What if the primary sea is going outside the regular sea waters? Fuck.
I'll talk to Clarande while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
Yeah. Fuck. What are you talking about?
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality.
That.
Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Siegeween may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again.
Oh, she did do it. I'm telling you, Stitchwing is a psychopath.
How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected.
Damn.
The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly.
So primary seawater is going to regular seawater. How?
I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he
Yeah.
when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well,
What do
I
you
did
mean?
try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
Well, when you kidnap someone's family, you really expect them to listen to you.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
Well, Novelette is Novelette.
That's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
This guy, give some tea, please. But if you have some, can I have some?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Thank you,
Fine,
Goran.
I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Yeah.
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Oh. Yes, Sejuing. Any expression of this case, it seemed like he rather not have Sejuing touch Fairmaid, but still, he don't stop us, and it's obvious that Fairmaid does require urgent medical care. Sejuing examined Fairmaid carefully. She doesn't look too upset, which is a good sign. I hope Fairmaid will be okay.
How is he?
Dad?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure half of you guys confused. Why isn't he get bubbles when Primordial Sea touch him? It's because I think if you learn in Act 2 that the Primordial, if pure Primordial Sea powder give him without any, it's hard to explain. Basically, mix Primordial Sea with normal water, the effect will be like this. But if you pure Primordial Sea water will dissolve a Fontainian. Depend.
Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Yeah.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Yeah, it depends how much Primordial Sea water you give them and how much pure it is.
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Yeah?
Where is she? How is she right now?
Damn.
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her.
Fuck.
If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
She's a psychopath. The person is sleeping in bed and you just tranquilize him. Lenny has finally begun to stop tension the muscle in his face. It seemed that he does what Sejuing just said. Well, he had to. Damn, I'm not gonna. That question actually getting interesting.
Winnie, are you okay?
You okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
Where are you two going?
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
Damn.
I'm back, everyone.
Hey.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too.
Yeah, effeminate.
Fremine? Is he...
Well, he's.
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Yeah. Lenny, immediately come to the family with the help. Come, family. Wake up. Oh fuck.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a
Alright,
hand and
now.
help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On
Yeah.
it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
Very well.
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
Yeah.
They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Cloran will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Yeah. Coraline saved Fairmaid from the sea. Just what happened here? Damn. So, is he going to wake up? Oh, he's waking up. Damn.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Terrible.
Lynette.
Yeah.
We're all here.
Where am I?
Infirmary.
The infirmary at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine. And you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Understand, buddy?
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long.
That's so long.
The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Okay, calm down. First calm down, then tell us.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No,
Damn.
listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
I expect this much. Like, I know this much happened. But what happened after you stuck into the pipe?
Pipes.
Yeah.
Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Oh. So are we going to see his face? Yeah.
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
I can see that.
Where could Master Child be?
Oh, we got to play as feminine. Fuck. Let me first say. Damn.
Okay.
This is the door.
Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
You know, this should be so disgusting. Let's see this. So, I'm actually going to. Okay then.
Wait. What the?
Feminine.
My heart is racing, and
Oh,
it's
fuck.
getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. This should be so disgusting before this shows. Like, they can show if a family is gone in when while you question us, it might give us even more time on panicking. But what can I say? Let's go. Run!
No good. I have to get back.
And swim.
They still don't know anything about what's going on.
Just
Turn
come back.
right now. I should still be able to make it.
Fuck. Oh, let's go. Wait. Purple energy. Abyss power. I'm telling you, this is abyss. Like purple always the color of the abyss. Purple and blue. Just go.
I can't die here.
Imagine in a situation. What was I saying? Yeah. Imagine a situation you are in. You and someone drawing by your. I don't want to explain something like this, bro. It's too scary.
This
Just
is
go.
bad. I'm
Oh, no.
feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater.
I know he's going to get saved, but
I have to push.
my baby, my poor baby. Oh shit, my baby. 5 minutes. Oh, Caroline. Came in right time. Like always.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was
Yeah.
also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
Could he go to the abyss?
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
The rest is history.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
I'm pretty sure wisely
Miss
asked her.
Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak, Fremine. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Yeah.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
Just go.
Guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
Yeah, I can
Should
see it.
ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
Got it. I got out
Yeah,
there.
it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us,
Yeah.
Liddy?
Lenny?
No,
Oh,
please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
understandable.
Linny,
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Understandable. Let's continue.
understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
Our family bonding
In
time.
that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now.
Yeah.
As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm so sorry, Lenny.
I'm also really sorry, Linny. I should have been more careful.
Damn.
Don't say that. It was all my fault. I was the one who should have been more careful. You two were nearly...
If I was stronger, maybe I would have already found Master Child.
You're
No,
already
how can
strong,
you
bro.
say that?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
What I'm hearing is, we all dropped the ball at some point during the mission. So the responsibility falls on all of us.
Damn.
Isn't that right?
Yeah,
We're going to be together.
that's right. It's on all of us.
Damn, now this a true sibling. Yeah, very true. A true sibling. When third time came out, both of us started.
Linny, we understand that you're worried about us, but we're worried about you as well. Please don't blame yourself. We want you to keep your spirits up.
Yeah.
Yo.
Excuse me.
I take it Mr. Fremine's condition has stabilized?
Of
Yeah.
course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Seedween?
I
Yeah.
wanted to check up on Miss Clarande. How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
Physical exam with Colin.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now then.
Well, want to explain yourself, Risley?
Yeah. Tell us now.
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
I'm tired of you too. Please, enlighten us as much as you do. As much. Please, enlighten us as much as you like. Wow.
But where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Okay.
Then Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
Yeah.
No. I just knew they were
Oh.
Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
Damn.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
Smart. This guy play 5D chess.
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals.
So why? So why don't you stop them?
Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So he just let other people do his work.
So you were hoping Linny's group would just do your work for you.
Damn.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremine has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise.
Yeah.
The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Aren't you the sunshine?
Are the rumors true that you're also a former criminal?
Now, why would you put it like that?
That's not
Isn't
doing
staying
that.
here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Wow.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Clorant down here?
Oh,
Me,
damn.
of course. I paid her good Mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And what is the crisis you're talking about?
Saving Fremine was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
So the Forbidden Zone really exists?
That's not something you should be asking after.
Sir?
Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts.
No,
All I
I'm
need to
pretty
prove
sure.
to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremine.
But
No.
we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yes, give me lore.
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Oh, then even more. I want to know more. If the tweet isn't present, if it's not a happy ending, yes.
Follow me.
I will follow you. Let's go. Secret pass always.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
And what's inside there?
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
Yeah. Let's go.
Stand on the central plate.
Wait,
Okay.
is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
How deep this place go? Once everyone has taken their position.
This is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
And that
What
is...
a huge door!
And what monsters inside there?
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone.
Damn.
Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends
No.
everything?
No. No, if you don't want us to know.
Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
Okay. Yeah.
Huh. So there's a switch
Why
on
does
the
some of the-
side.
Stand back.
Sure. Open system.
in.
So what in the middle of the
Go
room?
on, have a look.
Let's go. Okay. This room is really empty, with nothing in it, which is kind of strange on its own. There's also a device stuck in the middle of the room, which looks like some kind of massive square gate.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh,
Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd
Yeah.
also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it.
that door. Could this door be?
The readings on that dashboard have not budged
gate
since the
be?
day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position,
Okay.
likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally,
it
I would have
mean?
ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
The order pressure, the temperature.
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary.
And what
The
is
temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later
So-
on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to
Okay.
make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past
is
few
it?
days, the needle has moved again. With that and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
it? Okay. What the fuck?
Concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea.
Which exactly the problem, Paimon? If the Intersea is going to become the primordial sea, then you don't know what's going
And
to
that is precisely the problem.
He's going to explain.
We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater.
Yeah.
Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
Primordial sea is continually leaking into the sea.
Yes, that's very likely.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial
Yeah.
sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak.
Oh.
Oh. Oh!
Thank you for figuring out this, Paimon.
Seems like you've figured it out.
Yeah.
I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us.
So basically, we're all going to die.
The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us.
Things are just getting.
If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
And if the primordial sea is leaking through, if this gate fall, all the fountain will be fall. The prophecy will
you
come
know what the
true.
legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
I'm sorry. The way he said it is.
Too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built
Yeah.
this place anyway?
Who?
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring.
And
It's
why
just
is
that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research.
You're kidding, right? Such an important thing. The thing that has the power to destroy a nation. How can you forget something like this?
There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense.
Oh.
What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land,
Egeria?
all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished.
Egeria, the name of the previous hydro.
Criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold.
Damn.
Some of them began to repent and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves."
Yeah, if I'm correct, Egeria and Rocket Okaka both were the pretty great archons. She has died in Sameru, right? The Hydro Archon, the big tree, body tree. I think I learned about this law somewhere. Guide my secret. Wait, is the primary sea Ajira's Badwater?
And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress.
Yeah.
They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the Sinner's only home.
The Sinners, the
And
Hydro
with that,
Archon.
the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past.
Damn, so die without telling us anything.
After many
job.
centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Yeah.
Indeed. That's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
Do you believe in prophecy?
To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate.
Yeah.
Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third.
So do come my fortress, my repeat. It just, what do you plan to do about
Let's
it?
go somewhere else. I want to show you something.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, this is too much information for me.
This is it.
Oh,
Your
these
Grace.
guys.
Perfect timing. The results
couple.
from our last round of experiments have...
Wait,
Yeah.
Jurier, he's not alone. Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
Couples.
No need to panic, you two.
Hey, dude.
I've already told them about our plan.
Yeah.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
We are more trustworthy than your boss.
The results speak for themselves, don't
Basically,
they?
there was
These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Oh, don't worry, I'm
How
not going
about
to
some
anything.
reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Edwin who? Wait a minute, let me think. I think... Oh, the guy who killed Ocean and Monima. Yeah, wait a minute. You guys, this will explain
He's
pretty
the
well.
one who blew the whole institute sky high.
Yeah, I remember this.
Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're not a local, so I guess it's possible for you not to have heard of him.
Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his
Archaeum and
assistant,
gravimeters.
Jurier is quite familiar with them as well.
Oh,
I hired him to be my technical consultant.
You want to blow up the fortress of Meripede?
then let's do this. So what are we waiting for? So how are we going to do this?
You
Tell me.
got
Are we going to blow up
it,
this place? I'm ready for this. Oh, if you need help, I know someone who can help us with this wisely. A little girl. She's a little girl. Elf. She's an elf. I've read. Wear red clothes, but she's going to be pretty big help for us.
What a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Damn. This guy really want to blow up this place. Well, let's do this wisely. I'm
Gotta
ready for
admit, I'm tempted as well.
it. Him too. Let's just blow this place up.
Guys,
Like
focus! Focus!
party pooper.
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Okay, so are they together or not?
Ooh, are they together?
Paimon just asked all the people's question. Was it really necessary?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you
Yeah.
too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Yeah.
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If
Yeah.
I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Well, they're definitely in love. Definitely.
Jeez, forget I said anything then. Follow me.
Sure.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually pretty cool. It's just a normal room.
Well, let's spice it up a bit.
Abracadabra.
Here you go.
Okay. This is.
What a huge ship! This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much
Yeah.
do you know about Fontanian history?
Fontaine.
Not much at all.
Romeria. Pretty much all of it, right?
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria.
Yes, I heard about
To
it.
give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty.
Isn't that Romeria the guy who sank his entire city to the abyss? Like I remember, his entire city swallowed by the abyss.
According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this
Remus.
land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves.
Fun fact, Remus from Sumeru. Yes, Remus from Sumeru, from King Dasek's civilization. King Dasek actually exiled him. Why he did it, we don't know, but this is what happened.
He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
Yeah, those who don't join, he kind of forced them to join him. Kind of
There's
forced
a
them.
ship in this story too?
Where there's
Yeah.
water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Well,
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think.
yeah.
As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try.
Let's give it a
So the
hope.
moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Yeah.
Maybe. Fontanians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
This is a plan for ages. Can you share a plan with everyone? I don't think you can. If you do this, it's going to get big panic. People are going to panic in big waves. This plan is
Were
for
the
ages.
workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call.
That'd be like
All
a
right,
squad.
that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat.
Me too.
Do you have any other questions?
So can I wait to do drink please?
Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back. I'll leave you here for now.
Oh, thank you so much.
No
Yeah.
worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
That is true. He mean that my action will not decide the next step Lenny group will take. In other words, if I want to tell Lenny the truth, I must make him understand that we cannot afford to access Confed Icon. True.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Yes, we will.
I look forward to what happens next.
We're back!
Welcome
Yeah.
back. Do you want a cup of tea?
Yes.
Can you be so much like Risley? Oh,
Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now.
And what is it?
While I was sedated, I could still barely hear 2 people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Seishween.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard 1 male voice and 1 female, so it should have been the 2 of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
They love tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah.
He explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Feeling better now, Lenny?
Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Okay.
Nobody else is around, and the Sijuin is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories.
Genshin
I asked
theories.
myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Mirapede.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
That's our Linny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why?
Yeah.
I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him.
Good
What's
job, Lily.
more, the Fortress of Mirapede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land.
Yeah.
As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the 2 factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the parties of interest.
Damn.
If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
Then he grabs the big picture.
You're super smart.
Well, I guess everyone in this game is super smart, if I'm to be honest myself. Everyone.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question.
Everyone has 200 IQ in this game.
If Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out.
Yeah.
That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly.
Yeah.
I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
Yeah. But understand, okay? After some day, you share the information you just learned with Lenny and company. Why sharing what you saw you impedance, but that is not.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, me too.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Damn, Celestia really hate Fontaine, huh?
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis?
Could
If
be.
you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Risley have known that?
He couldn't.
Or perhaps he didn't know and just wanted to bring Father over to his side, which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side.
Good. We have to be the same side, Lenny. At
The
this
two
point.
of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you.
Yeah.
If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time.
Yeah.
Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the 3 of us basically see you as family now.
So, who I am, your father?
You have my gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Linny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Yeah.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Don't mention. We can work together again if necessary.
Given your strength, you might not need our help at all.
Okay.
But if you are ever in danger, we will try our best to protect you.
Yeah.
Aww, the sound of that makes Paimon feel all warm and safe inside.
What was that?
Paimon's hungry.
Oh, same here.
You've done so much already. go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
Bye. I think this might be a good time to end this video for now. We are complete pretty much. It's actually pretty fun because I'm not gonna lie. Actually was like a slow place, I'm not gonna lie. Actually was like a slow, but it was worth it. Because the Act 4 is just, it's getting fun now.